So this is how I keep warm and comfortable, especially now coming into these colder months that we're heading into. This is how I stay healthy and sane and just keep warm. Best way I've found to keep warm and comfy. Okay. So this is my homeless sleep system. I'm going to go through everything, roughly name what I paid for it as well. You should be able to tally up at the end if you're any good at math on what it all costs. It's not a lot. First off, I'm going to start off with my tarp and how I fold my tarp to include it in this as well, because this is probably my most important piece next to the sleeping bag. So I'll show you this first. There is a special way that I fold it as well, because I have paracord attached to all the vital points. One way to keep those from getting tangled and just basically getting in the way. So I'll take you over that first. So you can see basically all the paracord there hanging at the ends. Yeah. What I like to do, this is a DD 3x3 tarp, and I take both ends of the ridge line and join them together like that. There. Fold it in half again, like that. That gives me that sort of setup. From there, right down on the ground and bring that over. What that does, that gives me all the cord hanging on that one edge. From there, that gives me all this cordage in this one corner here. The paracord I've got attached to each corner. So you've got the four corners and then the center ridge either side as well. So there's 6 pieces in total, and they all end up meeting in this one corner. I just basically get them. You can tidy them up, tie them in a knot if you want. I don't find it's necessary though, the way I do this. Stick them in like that, and just bring that over, roll that like this, and we shall put that away off to the side for when we complete my roll setup. This mat is a travel towel, which I use for drying myself and also for this as well. In there, I roll that up, I'll show you in a moment. I've got nothing more than a mop handle, a lot lighter than a proper sort of tent pole. I find it screws together, dismantles, I like it for the compactness. That there gives me a tent pole should I want to set my tarp up in sort of an enclosed tent fashion. If the wind is particularly bad, that's what I do, an enclosed tarp setup. So that is the first thing in there, along with about a dozen tent pegs wrapped in a strap. That's my flex tail pump for sleeping mat. A hat, who doesn't want a hat? There's a bag there as well that I can use to put valuables in, like keys, wallet, money, phones. All that gets strapped up in there, and that comes in the sleeping bag with me. Just keeps everything secure. With that, what I do, I just roll everything up. Just like that. And that is what I use to start this roll. It's a nice solid thing to grab hold of to then start rolling this up. This is the heart of the homeless sleep system. This is taken many nights of refinement putting all this together, getting it just right. There's only one thing I would ask for, and that is for it just to be that touch lighter. Maybe lose a couple of kilos off it would be primo. So we've got the roll there that starts off that we've just gone through. Under here, we've got the Alpkit Z-Lite, I think it is. It's just a foam thermal. That's underneath. Nothing more than just a cheap, best way camping mat, 0R rateability, but I find combining it with the Z-Lite, that puts it up to about an R value of 5. That mat in itself, I think it was like £29. The Z-Lite, I think, was a tenner. The Flextail pump came in at 26. All the sundries you just collect, next to nothing. In this Alp Kit bivvy bag, which is the Hunker XL size, that came in at £65. I have in that the Snug Pack Softy Kestrel 6, which I got secondhand for 100. That pillow was a charity shop find for a £5. Plastic bottle. This I got from Flying Tiger for £6. It's just it's a nice scrunch up. Put it between my knees, wrap it around the neck. It's not a bad little piece of kit, that. This is an inflatable pillow. It's a recent purchase. Was £17, but because I bought another article that was like £17, this came free. So I was struggling to decide what to get, so ended up buying that. The bug net. We all know about the bug net, which I need to fix now. That was like £5 at Mountain Warehouse. Gym jams, or pajamas to some of you. There's that. That is pretty much it so far. Now, how do I carry this? How do I wrap it up? That's the next thing. How do I protect it? You can imagine you've stowed this on the ground, you've slept the night, you're getting ready to pack up. Underneath you might be mud, leaves, unmentionables, depending on where you've slept that night. This is where this ground tarp comes into its own. This is what keeps this clean, dry, and healthy. So this is where the magic happens. So you can picture the underside of this is filthy. You don't want to be rolling this up and having that filth transferred to all your gear that you've got here. So what I've done, fold that over like that. You've got the filth, the dirt, or whatever, stuck to this side. It's there, you can't do anything about it. Bring that one over. It does the same. Now that bedroll, that roll of stuff, this is what we use now. So that's sitting right on this edge. You can use that, grab it, and use that to start the roll. It's just a matter of working your way through, keeping everything nice and tucked in, out of the way, keeping it tidy. Now the tarp that I prepared, just adjust that. So the tarp that I prepared earlier, this is usually 9 times out of 10 the first thing you're going to grab. It's the first thing I put up. It's the first thing you want if it's raining, when you're trying to find a kip spot and you've found a kip spot. This is what you want first, because you want that dry shelter to organise all your other gear. This, I stick in just that bit there. Tidy up the edges, bring that around and seal everything in. These straps, I can't even remember where I got these straps. I think the green ones came with my bag that I've got. They've come in handy. And they're just the right size at maximum as well. So I can clip that on like that. This one goes the same way. Some of you may have watched the short that I've done on this. This is the more involved version. This is just a suitcase strap that I found at the side of the road. I thought, excellent, I can use that. This is where it turns into a duffel. Thread that through. There you have it. That's that. Easy to carry. Also, So once you've got that all done, and you've got your bag on the back, you just clip that up. Because I'm a brolly fanatic, I have two. And if I'm leaving the bike somewhere locked up safe, my brollies I can stick on that, the other one next to it, and then that whole bag there, that can go on the top of my pack like that. That keeps my hands free. That way I can carry my water and my bag of food quite well and walk off into the darkness of a royal park and enjoy the evening warm, dry and cozy. There you have it, folks. That's what I do and it works for me.
Like it, subscribe,
tell everyone,
share it.
don't forget to comment.